bowling from the Birmingham end, and he draws Gareth Roderick forward to defend the first ball out into the offside. Duncan emailed me later, listening from North Angus in Scotland, which is a long way to go. This is punched by Libby, getting up on his toes, and he's right on the top of the bounce, through extra cover for 4.
Right-handed Gareth Roderick, who flicked this one away through mid-wicket. That's going to race away for 4. Nice shot, just angling in towards leg stump. Nice half volley, really.
Here he comes again, and this is a little bit shorter, and Libby's onto this very quickly and just goes with the bounce and steers it between point and extra cover for 4 runs. Well played. I've been talking to a fellow in the crowd about it for most of the afternoon. Barnard beats Roderick, or does he? Takes the outside edge, and they're claiming the first wicket. Ed Barnard, without conceding a run, has taken his first wicket against his old club in this game. Barnard bowls to Kashif Ali and finds the outside edge, but it's going to be 4 runs down to third man. It was always going down, that from Kashif's bat. Barnard is going to bowl, and Kashif's going to get 4 more here, though, because that was a little bit of a loose delivery, and he just went with it.
Races in and bowls, and got him outside edge through to the wicketkeeper. Half forward there, Jake Libby, and just a little bit of a way swing. Not a lot, just enough. Piles of sawdust at each end. Bowls. Kashif Ali is gone. Hit on the pad. Everybody went up, and Kashif Ali departs. Ed Barnard gets his reward for some good tight bowling. That's just coming back.
To take on the pavilion end, a full of length, driven up, and that's tried to be cut off there, and that is 4 runs.
Barnard into D'Oliveira. D'Oliveira cuts, and he's got 4 for it. I'm not sure it went right off the face of the bat.
Webster full of length, and that's driven handsomely to the long boundary there, and it's being given chase. Will it go? Yes, it will.
Barnard bowls again to Hose, who hits this for 4 off the back foot and got right on top of the bounce and hit it with a flourish between backward point and extra cover. Barnard bowls to him again, and he's really only playing defensively at this, pushing away on the offside. It's the end of the over, 67 for 3, and is that going to do us for lunch? I think it is. Bo Webster's going to bowl the first over after lunch from the pavilion end, and his first ball is very full and straight to D'Oliveira, who drives it up to mid-off.
D'Oliveira waits, and he's got that away in the air, but smashed it over cover point for 4.
OHD once again outside off, and that has been driven handsomely through the offside for D'Oliveira.
Little stutter, and then he comes in a nice straight run in. This one is whipped away, and whipped away beautifully by Hose through backward square, and all the way picked it up nicely down to that short boundary and lifted it into the Hollies stand.
Barnard in bowls, and Hose gets this one away off the back foot. Nice shot for Penrith. Barnard in, and that's smashed away by Hose. Could be for, yes it is, Heath and Bamber. Dives to his right, but that boundary is so short.
Barnard in, this one is punched away nicely. That's a better looking shot. Runs across the square, will probably just have enough to get. Oh, it's going to stop right inside the boundary. Well, that just pulled up on this dampish outfield, and they come back for 3. That was a nicely played shot there.
As turning coming for the next ball, and that's short of length, and that's carved.
At Christmas don't happen anymore. Barnard drives, and that's a lovely shot from D'Oliveira. That one's racing away through extra cover and crosses the ropes down below us. Give him Dave's chair, actually, his high chair, you can sit on that. This one is loose down the leg side and swept away, and that was, thank you very much.
Malik is at forward short leg. Ali in bowls, driven back down the pitch by Brooks. End of the over, 1 run off it, 159 for 4. D'Oliveira on 46, could well go to his 50 here. He's driven that through the offside. Ball slowing down as it reaches the rope, and it just about crawls over the rope. And that's why he didn't quite make it. D'Oliveira down the track, drives back over the bowler's head. That's aggressive stuff. 4 more from Brett D'Oliveira. Ali right arm over to the right-handed Brooks, who sweeps. And sweeps for 4. Has that gone for 6? 4, yeah.
4, yeah. Starting off over. And that's out. It's just caught behind, and that sees the back of the Worcestershire skipper, and that is a huge breakthrough after tea. More Webster once again, short of length, and that's been flashed through the offside, and that is 4 after a quick over from Taz Ali, and that's full of length, driven handsomely down the ground, and that will be 4 more added to the scoreboard.
Yes, you'd want it to be pretty short. He's down the pitch here and hits him over long on for 6 into the front of the PA tent that they use for the... And now he's on his way. 1, 2, 3, busy paces, and then he trots up to the crease and skids that one on to Taylor right in front. He's LBW. And Tazim Ali picks up his first wicket. 1 ball in this over with a slip and a short leg. Oh, he drags it down a bit, and Allison whacks it towards, and I think possibly over the leg side boundary. Yeah, that's 6. Well picked up by Allison.
Again, and that's outside off, driven out to cover there, and that's applause from the crowd, because that is Ethan Brooks' 15. I'm sure he'll be pretty pleased with himself getting it at his old home ground.
He will. He's played very well for it. Tazim Ali bowls. Brooks is down the pitch and hitting him straight for 6.
Lovely shot.
Yeah. And that hit something hard by the sound of it.
As Rothesay comes into him again. Hasn't really got the line right today, and again he wanders onto the leg stump, just a little bit short, and he's swept away down fine for 4. And again he's not been able to, he's been Pears captain.
Ali in, this is short again, and he's smashed that away, Ethan Brooks. That's into the seats. Bamber, last ball of the over, and played very nicely through mid-wicket. Half volley-ish, leg stump, and punched away. Bamber in, bowls, and gone, caught at slip. Good catch by Rob Yates, just up to his left shoulder, but Bamber gets his reward.
And Yates at second, wait, and this is edge low, and a good grab by Yates down to his left. 245 for 8, a first wicket at last for Hannon Dolby.
Here's Bamber in, that's a nice shot. Smashed away off the back foot, and it's gone away for 4. It's the longest boundary on the field. Lovely shot there from Ethan Brooks.
In bumper to start, and that's been pulled away. That was dismissive from Finch. Don't bowl there. Says it for number 10. Ball from City End, full of length and defended under Finch's eyes, and that brings a single around.
They're having a conversation, the umpires.